Hi guys, it's me Arya from Passion Community, and today's video I'm going to show you how to make a rock mural exactly just like those two that around this mural. The tutorial of this mural will be it's supposed to be posted at this time, and this is a glimpse of it. This is a part of the mural that I haven't recorded because I'm going to show only the tutorial of this one, since the other ones are technically the same thing, but it's just that there are different rock sizes. But this one is gonna be like this. And for the first step, I actually drawn the rocks with a pencil, because if I use one that I don't like, then I can erase and redraw it. So that's why I always do with a pencil first, and then I actually color with this very light gray marker, so that it does this kind of those background, just like in the thing right here and right here. So I do thing right here, and yeah, this is what I was doing. And technically this is simple to do, but I'll need to show you how I do some of these. So sorry, I almost dropped my phone. So all that said, let's get into the design of the rocks. So here it is. We're now at the end of this thing, and now I'm going to show you how I'm going to wait a second. Okay, sorry. So take two. I'm going to show you how I'm actually doing some of the designs of the rocks. So first of all, I'm actually doing something like this. And you really want to let loose of the marker if you want it to be less big, exactly just like I did. And then you can actually do something like this. Here we go. And then I do something like that. Even then do a little dot. And that's how I do a little rock. Let's do this one. Big. I let loose. Even let loose. Really want to control the force that you actually put into the marker. If you really press it really hard, it will of course do something big. But if you press less hard, it will do really thin lines. So it's really about to control the marker. So I'm going to make this. And there's another rock. I'm gonna do the small ones in tutorial because the big ones really take time, but the little ones really they take like 30 seconds to do. Here. So I'm going to do this one. Big. And then let it loose. Let it loose. Here we go. Now I'm going to make this. And this really helps to make some shades into your rocks while you do anything. Without actually doing something really complicated, you do some shadows, and it's great. Now I'm gonna do one more time, and just like I said, 30 seconds. So press hard, let loose. You really see that it really takes time. You really have to do it slow if you want it to really look good. You need to make this, then the lines and the little dot. And that's how I do my rocks like this. Now I'm going to surpass all of the rocks, and we're gonna head to the shadows of the background, the gray background. So, see you there. Okay, so this is it. Now I'm going to make the next step, which is to take this silver marker. If I can. There we go. With this silver marker, I'm going to make shadows. And what's important about making shadows is not any type of shadows, but just this type. Let me just do it. And just a basic line. Exactly, just like that. A basic line. To make like a little shadow, I do this. This is how I'm actually doing it. Making it slow. And then I do it like that. It's kind of difficult on camera to do this, but I'm not only gonna do this on smaller rocks as well. And this is what I want to do when you close up to the camera, and just to only do shadows like that. Something that I actually do sometimes is to do this, and it really does some great effect. So I'm going to do this. It really does. I'm going to this. It does a little bit some shadows like that. But a big part of this is that there's going to be color pencils just right after. What? No, I don't know why we see my hand. Okay. Sorry. So I'm going to make another time this shadow so you guys can see. If you do. Here we go. It's gonna be this for all around. So when I'm gonna finish doing the shadows, we could move on to doing the things with the color pencils. Okay, so now we have a perfect look of this, but the next step, it's something I actually forgot to say in the other clip, well, the last clip before this one, is that in the background it needs to have shadows too. So I'm going to make the shadows of this, and I'm gonna show the tutorial. Sorry if it camera moves. Okay. So what I'm gonna do over here is that I'm going to make thin lines, just like that, that marks an end of a rock. Like, you know, the end here, the rocks colliding. I actually put shadows here, which is gonna make it look even more professional. Gonna do more here. And I'm really gonna show you how I'm actually doing the shadows. Little note here, we really need to make shadows of where there's not an opening. Like here is not an opening, over here is not an opening. But over here, the corridor, here it's an opening. So I can really do it here. So we really need to do it on corners of rocks. So let me just put that back. And then with this pencil, color pencil, in the 175, I'm going to press, and then I'm going to let it loose to have some degradé forming. And what's great about these is that I'm actually putting these on marker work and actually does this. This is something that a lot of artists already do, and I'm technically doing a technique that a lot of artists do, and it actually works. So I'm actually doing this trick. It really makes it look really professional, and it looks like it's something done in Infinite Painter. So I'm actually very very grateful for that. I'm going. It really takes time to actually do all of this. It actually takes more than just 2 minutes each, and it's really, 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 really long to do this. As you can see, we already have 3 minutes, and it's already like that. And it does one of those perfect looks, so I'm actually very happy about how it looks, just like this. Here we go. And I'm gonna do more all around this, so it will take almost 3 minutes each, which means it's gonna take a long time before I'm gonna finish this, but it's not gonna be for a very very long time. So all of that said, let's get to coloring the rocks just right after. Okay, so now we're ready to be on the color pencil part of this. So we're gonna start with the pink one. I'm gonna choose a rock. I'm gonna choose this one. And I'm going to show you how I'm actually doing my colors. So at first I'm actually doing a little color on the lines. Coloring the lines. Just like that. I'm gonna try a new technique here. And then I'm going to do something like this. It will eventually work. And here we go. It actually works. He does something cool. But the thing is, you have to leave like a little pink mark just like that to gonna have a shadow effect, just like this. And you're gonna have like a really pink line between the two, like a line that really tells the color is like that. And here it goes. It really takes 1 minute to do one, and I'm gonna explain also the green one. So we're gonna do 1 minute each to really show you how I'm doing this. So for this one, I'm gonna choose this rock. I'm really gonna do this rock here. I'm going to just zoom in. Here we go. So I'm going to zoom where that rock is, and I'm going to show you how I'm doing it. So at first, I'm actually gonna do this, and it's gonna go green, just like that, coloring the lines. And then I'm doing the little degradé, and then I'm going to do this. Sorry if the camera moves. We need to do this. So this is how this one looks, and it looks amazing. Now I'm going to, here we go. So now it is ready, and as you can see, these two rocks look really amazing. And I'm going to do this for all the rocks. Well, not all the rocks, but the most of the rocks. And I'm going to explain after I'm gonna do most of the rocks why I'm not coloring all the rocks. So let's get into the end of the video. Okay, so this is the end of the project already. I know it's a very short one, but this is what I wanted to show in this clip, but also the explanation about why I want the rocks why I don't want all the rocks to have these colors, and the reason is for contrast. If I put all the rocks into colors, it will kind of look strange to my liking. But looking like this, it really looks awesome. There are some rocks here who have more blue lines than others, but it is really what makes this thing very different from the others, is that fact. And when you put it like that, it really fits with the others. It really does. And it really looks awesome. There's still gonna be more to complete this part of the arch. But what I'm thinking about it is that I was thinking of not doing all around, because it would be a little bit too high. And there's also another project in mind that is also related to this one again, and also this one. And I have real rock. And the thing is, I have real rocks in my stash. So it may be a painting on a rock project. I don't know. But there's definitely gonna be another one for the wall, so that it could look different. Because this wall is really, really ugly with all of this. And it will look very awesome in my room. It'll kind of be like a wall art. And when people are gonna be in my room, they'll be like, oh, that is beautiful. And they're not only gonna look around. And the thing is, those two projects, there are a lot of details. When you look at them, you don't only just look, you try to see the little details, and that's what is important about in art for me. And I really want to add some details. And that's about it. I'm a maximalist and I like it. I really like to put details in it. And that's also why I don't want to make all the rocks look colorful, because I want to add some details too. Like to the ones that don't have colors, they have like this sort of grayish shadow like this. And the other ones, they're more colorish. And the thing is, it's not really 100% color, like flat color. It's like a degradé, and it really looks awesome. It is shadowing, and it really looks like it's 100% a color, but it's not. And that's what I like about this color technique. It really looks awesome. And that's why I actually made this. But the reason why I want to make a mural all around this mural is, a pattern. When I want a pattern around this mural is because to make it look, well, it's technically to add more into this. It's technically part of this mural, and it's gonna look awesome. It really, really stands out. The mural, this colorful pattern. And this will also add more depth into the wall. It's really gonna make it look more fantasy. So this is all that I wanted to say for the outro. And if you like this video, like it, smash the like button so that you know that you like the content that I do. And this is the second craft video. It's shorter video than one, and really shorter, and I'm happy that it's gonna be shorter. Also, comment down below about what you think of this rock tutorial video. Subscribe to Passion Community and Techno Topics to see more content. Share this craft video with anyone who want them to know how to make rocks like that on a piece of paper and doing it like a pattern. And all of that said, see you all to the next video. Bye guys. And also to officially set on when this thing is done, the rocks pattern like this are done on April Sunday 6, 2025. So this project is done at this date. And all of that said, see you all in the next video. Bye guys.